From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shopping. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, move. Neither of them likes to give an edge. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
Coming at you right after the break. And starting this one, Dylan Cease. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto.
Slider, middle inside.
Whoa. Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Slider, middle outside.
Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez. One out in the top of the first. Here's a Pirates lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. O'Neal Cruz.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. But if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, takes outside. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. The 1-0. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Four-seam fastball, middle outside.
Two down, nobody on. And that one clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
On the ground, Jimenez gets it to first. Lau out on the play. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Paul Skeens. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him swinging. And there's one down.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And an important bat for them. Batting fifth in this one, Alejandro Kirk.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his
line drive and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And this is inside. In the air to left center. Cruz on the move. He's got it. Out. Number two.
The right fielder, Addison Barger.
And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike two. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Got him. That's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, stepping in, Brian Reynolds.
Number 10.
This guy's a threat from both sides of the plate.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Comes up empty. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
The 0-2.
Oh. Slayer. Low middle.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
in the dirt.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that's a little bit high. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
A sliding stop. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Spencer Horwitz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Cruz leads off first with one away. Quick toss to first, and he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Slider. Middle outside.
The 1-1. Runner on the go again. On the ground to first. Guerrero takes it himself. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez.
In the air, right field. Barger should have this one. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Rogers Center. Now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Lucas.
Strike two.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
Ball 2.
Clips the corner. 2-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's outside. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's
Batting
4
sixth, the left
strikeouts.
fielder.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 7.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays.
Okamoto.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that one fouled off. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Quick move to first.
Now
and he
he's
dives
safe.
back in safely. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Schemes delivers. Rudder takes off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez.
Slayer.
Rodriguez.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Slayer. Low middle. Low inside.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Jared Cuellar.
Slayer. Low middle.
First
No,
pitch
that's a
just
ball.
misses.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Slayer. Inside.
Man at second.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Slayer. Low inside.
That one in there across the letters.
Slayer. Low inside.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Four-seam fastball. Well inside.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. The numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. Outside.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. This one popped up. Gonzalez under it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And there's a ball. Strikes him out with 100.
Well, I've always said it's tough. A elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So to see that one just blown right by him, I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up. On to the fourth, still scoreless. New inning getting started. Digging in, Brandon Lowe.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Cease back to work.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Oh! Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that drops in for a strike.
That's the ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
That one misses. Full count now.
Slider. Middle outside.
And a payoff pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
That's out the corner.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on.
Strike one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's a 1-1. And that's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Really
Ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slider. Middle inside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman, number 2, Spencer Horwitz.
Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Siggy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
And it goes just foul. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Siggy. The 0-1. You You can almost hear the crowd hold its breath when he swings.
Yeah, and most of the time it's for good reason. He's a human highlight reel.
On the ground, right side, Loud. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Late with the swing there. Sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathan Lucas. His first at bat was a strikeout. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air out to center field. Cruz gets under it. And that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, leading off, Nick Gonzalez.
Slider. Low outside.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, number 13, Andy Rodriguez.
Check swing, but it's put in play. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh. the
And
third
here's a
baseman,
look at how
Jared
he's using his pitches in this
Triolo.
one. Jared Triolo now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 down, nobody on.
Whoa.
Slider. Middle inside.
Rolled slowly to
Oh!
first. And that's a foul ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Whoa.
Four-seam
2 down,
fastball.
nobody on.
High
And we're at the top of the
inside.
5th. That's
Oh.
inside.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
In the air, right field. Jimenez has a beat on it, dives, and it gets by. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, number 29, Ryan O'Hearn.
There's the strike.
Sinker. Low middle.
jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Slider. Low inside.
Now quick throw to first.
He's straight.
Triolo back on a dive. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's two straight two-out hits. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Will keep their remaining challenge. Two on, two outs.
Ball one.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Guerrero settles under this one, and that's the third out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Cruz settles under it, and there's one down.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And that's a little bit high. And the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit right field. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Dominant
the third
performance for him
baseman,
today.
number 7.
Just 2 hits
Justin
allowed
Dumas.
so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto, struck out swinging his first time. Quick toss to first. Sanchez dives back in safely. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. The throw. Tag, and he's out.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at-bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
On the ground. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Toronto. Close inning here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Vamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go.
Brandon Lau
Leading off
getting
for
ready to
Pittsburgh,
hit.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
High middle.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they'll get to hang on to their second challenge.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
1 and 2 here. Inside, almost got him.
Slider. Middle inside.
Hit weakly on the ground. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Reynolds.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for
Just a
Pittsburgh,
solid
the
swing
center
right there.
fielder,
Caught it out
O'Neill.
front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neill is 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Right through there for a strike. Well, 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Middle outside.
A little bit low. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. We talked at the top about just how dominant these aces have been, and today, just wow.
I mean, look at these numbers, Boog. This is elite execution. The command, the presence, the poise, they brought the full arsenal today.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. To the left side, but it is well foul.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him swinging for the K. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings through that one out in front that time. Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. Mason Montgomery, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Soto getting cranked up as well.
Well, missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, number 4.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. 2 down, nobody on. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. 0-2 now.
Oh.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. The big righty strikes out the side. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
You gotta believe in the dream. Believe. You gotta believe. Whole team on wild. No ring on silence. They so
Back here at Rogers Center, we are witnessing 2 incredible performances by these aces today, Siggy. Somehow they exceeded the expectations we set at the top of the broadcast.
They're proving once again why they're the story whenever they take the mound. This is dominant stuff, start to finish.
That's the third. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Rodriguez.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Low middle.
Here's a 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and 2 away to start the 7th.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo.